You wrote the book on Wayne Gretzky. What were you surprised to learn about him?
Yeah, it was interesting exercise, kind of followed on the Bobby Orr book I did. And it's kind of, to me, it's kind of a companion piece. It's like the sequel to it because they kind of, the two careers kind of almost touch, two different generations of kind of hockey icons. And, I think kind of getting into the kind of the mechanics and the backstory of the trade, obviously, and understanding a bit more about, I think people understand it now. Maybe, well, again, with Wayne in the last year, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, obviously, and people aren't feeling that warm about him in Canada anymore. But just how, I know he cried, and that's the title of the book, right? Wayne Gretzky's Tears, but. Right. He wanted to go, he was happy to go to LA. He was comfortable in LA. He was, that was really where a lot of his friends were and where his life was, even when in those last years with the Oilers. And, Pocklington's always the great villain in the piece. And, but, I think Wayne was pretty darn happy with that transaction. And, so I love the character of Bruce McNall, who I've written about and done documentary work around for many times. He is one of the great. He's like a character from fiction, in sport, and he's a crook and a charmer and a con man. A completely invented biography, but if he sat down beside you, he'd make you smile. And so Bruce's whole role in that, and again, the fact that the NHL at that point basically handed him the keys to the league and said, "You're the smartest guy here. Why don't you take over?" And he hired Gary Bettman, which is one of my favorite little facts of all time. That is the chairman of the board of governors. He's the guy that hired Bettman. I don't think Bettman has that in his resume.